Hello, my name is Mark, and this is Wagwoord. Wagwoord is Afrikaans for password. So I created this password generator to solve a very small, innocuous problem at the firm that I used to work at. So a lot of the lawyers and paralegals would create productions or DVDs or CVDs or USB keys that needed to be encrypted, so they would try to password protect it. But the thing is that they would always add very weak passwords. So for example, if our client was Chase, it would say, okay, look, the password is Chase 2024, which is a terrible password and should not be allowed. So I created a password generator that's very easy to use, that they can use to create new and generate new passwords. So for example, like simple, like we can just type in the amount of characters. So for example, we put 9, there it is. They can just copy it, and this is the password that you want to use. Or, you know, it could be, you know, let's just say 15 or 14, and you see it just generates password after password. You know, it's just mixed characters and numbers and lowercase and uppercase letters. So there's also word, which basically just adds a word to the password and scrambles it with different complexity. There's also custom, which basically adds a prefix. So for example, like we just add Chase, we can add an infix, which could be like production, and then the prefix would be like a client matter code, you know, and then we can add 12 and just do like uppercase, lowercase, and numbers, and we generate password, and you see there it has the prefix, the infix, and the postfix. And I added this because a lot of the lawyers wanted this, because with multiple productions that we send out to, like, you know, the court or to the opposing counsel or to a client, sometimes having consistency is for these little passwords with the pre and post and infix is kind of helpful, especially when storing passwords. And yeah, you can also generate with complex, you know, you can also just do complex symbols, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, and again, this was like very easy to use. A lot of the secretaries and lawyers just essentially use this to generate a password really quick, and that's it. They would, back in the day, they would have to open up Notepad and just like type something or like smash their forehead on the keyboard just to come up with something random. So this kind of alleviated some of those problems. I also added a hash. I don't know why. It was just something fun to do, and it generated some kind of so for example, like if we type in not that, let's just say like password, and we just generate password, it just generated the entire hash. So if you wanted a very, very complicated password, or, you know, a specific hash type, you can do so. And this was using crypto.js, which is basically a built-in library inside JavaScript. And yeah, this was actually just fun. I just did it just for my own amusement. But I do want to use this as a way of, in the future, to create new passwords, or sorry, new hashes, and to unlock certain hashes as well. Yeah, this is pretty much Wagwoord. It's nothing too complicated. It's been used and still being used at the firm. And yeah, I had a blast creating it. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you're interested in looking into more of my applications, just go to my GitHub website or my web dev portfolio site for more information. Thank you so much, and have a nice one.